Welcome to the Siagow 500 season opener here at, what track is it? Siagow Superspeedway. And we are going to get started here today in this one. You guys can line up any wide, any place, 3 wide, 5 wide, 7 wide, 10 wide. Any order's fine. Man, we're going to have a lot of people today, it looks like. We're going to, looks like, get a lot of people in today for this one. Looks like Pogablez, Bat, and Trenny might not make it. So we got tons of people, guys. This is going to be the most PSS drivers we've had in a long time in a race. You're going to probably lag, but... Alright. Guys, the rules are no cautions. We're going to have 45 laps. The checkpoint information, 11 is at lap, after lap 11 is the first one. After lap 22 is the next one. After lap 20, 33. Lead that lap on that checkpoint. You're going to earn 25 extra points. No cautions. No lining up after that. You just keep going. Right there. 11, 20. I'll let you guys know like when the white flag is for those 45 total. 30 minutes will be the race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 in the audience. Bro, Trenny was just online. What is happening to him? A lot of big storylines. Can Chris and Caleb have better seasons this year? Chris got third in standings last year, mainly because he made all the races. Really no other reason. But we'll see what happens, guys. There's no cautions. You flip over the wall. We'll teleport you back in. You get going. You guys can pass below the yellow anywhere except the grass. And if you cut this tri-oval, there will be problems. Now, there are track bumps on every polar-made track in places. So if you get screwed by one of those, stay green. It's just a part of the league. It's part of the polar-made track sprint series for those. Are we ready to get started with this season? Ryder Anti-Fan was the champion last season. Opted out of this season. Wanted a break. So Trenny looks like is about to join, so we'll wait for him. By the way, D2 will be 20-minute races, so we're gonna lower those things down for those races specifically there. Look at this, Caleb. I have so many new faces. Fusion Core, Dimitri, Raul, Timmy, Big Corn, JTR, Awesome CCA, and Yeepy. They're all new faces here. JTR, what's going on here? JTR starting the season with an L. Well, Trenny's still not in yet, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but you jump out of your car. And also, there's no merging. So, jump out of your car, you got to get back in. Unless you're late, you got to make it in before halfway, 45. So, Trenny, it looks like not going to get in, so might as well just get things started here. Well, he's in VC. Oh, now he's in. Hurry up, Trenny. Spawn your car. Mako, your scheme is the best scheme here, personally. It's a good scheme. Trenny, everyone's telling you to hurry. So, Trenny just sits in here. There he is, spawning that car. He's also a new face. Just won the giveaway. Shibe dropped out last second. Here we go. It's probably best to be clean so you don't get screwed, or best to take things safe like Yeet and them are doing. The 45 laps. A lot can happen. We're ready to get the season started. Green is out here. Polar Sprint Series is underway. Man, that's some terrible lag right there. Already cars spun around. Chris Ultramotive 25 spun around hard. Yeah, the first race last season was terrible. If you struggle with V-lag, I can't imagine what you're experiencing right now. We already have a flip in the back. That is Chris Ultramotive starting things off right where he was last season. The car is taking the jump. It's been a wild start here today to our first race of the season here. Car spun in the back. It's Noisy 724. JTR will earn 5 points. Guys, if you lead at least one lap, you'll earn a bonus of 5 points. So JTR just qualified for that bonus. Cars are glitching through each other. That's what it's all about here in the Polar Sprint Series. Timmy, I don't know. I think Timmy's having troubles here. Stop taking the jump every lap, or you're eventually gonna flip on that jump. So everyone's still in the same pack here. Dimitri and J Dragon's upside down now. Man, two of the people who struggled, three of the drivers who struggled the most last season were J Dragon, Caleb, and Chris, and they're all Chris and J Dragon already struggling here. Corn will get the bonus there for lap point lead thing. Tons of lag he could be experiencing, but Corn has the lead. Man, this is crazy. It's nice to have 18 people back in the same race, though. Oh, and Trenny here. Problems for him. He is off. Rough start. I don't know how this happened here, but and then he drives right back into it. Trenny already going a lap down here to start his season. I don't know how he got here in the first place, but it is... Oh, we got one car in the pit wall. Looks like it's Awesome CCA from my view. And Awesome CCA parks his car on the track. Awesome CCA, not acceptable. Collecting others. And now more and more drivers are getting taken out of the field. Camo really lagging back there as he lags behind. And now a few cars. JTR, don't take the jump. And JTR gets karma as he flips over. Upside down he goes. The 8 car has the lead now. Caleb showing some strong speeds. He's been pretty dominant up front. Oh, and then he gets screwed by a track bump. And then he flips over. Yeah, probably not best to go down there in the grass. I believe Hess led that last lap. We'll have to recalculate those laps. Corn up front. But all those guys in the back, you guys could probably still draft and catch up. So Fusion Core to the inside of Hess. And Fusion Core is going to lead that one, get the 5-point bonus. As he's a new lap leader. But the field has now started to spread out. Poor Trenny having issues. A lap down. Here comes Water. Made the change to the 23 this year. And the 4 last year. And he's like spinning on something. It's number 34 with the lead. Lag starting to the feel like that I'm getting is starting to spread out. Just not as bad once. Oh, and around they go. Oh, big crash right there. Multiple cars spinning. Mako left the server now. His car has turned into a ghost. So this is gonna end well. Right up the track, collects Heat Beat. Mako's ghost car now. Mako, yeah, respawn quick. And merge to last place. Which is not, don't merge behind Trenny. Merge behind Chris. Merge behind Chris, Mako. Mako kills Epeat right there because his ghost car just dive bombed him. Could have been worse. Epeat did a great job saving it. Big Corn and Fusion Core, 2 SSRS members who left. Corn got banned. Fusion couldn't make the season 2 times. But they're back at it. Who's in third there? I think that's Hess. Yeah, I'm just going to have to recount these laps afterwards so I can get this 5-point lap system, or just remove it entirely. That's kind of stressful to calculate, but we got multiple packs going here. Man, I jinxed Caleb so hard. I said he's doing really good, and then he flips on a track bump the next second. But it looks like is that Caleb right there? Yeah, that is Caleb. So Caleb might be in draft range still after this. Dimitri234 Bet making his first start here in a Polar Made League. He's been always a fan recently in this series. Finally gets the chance to race in one of these. Mako, I fixed your laps for you. Mako making moves here with JTR and Chris. Epeat must have had a problem here. He's way back. Poor Epeat. Honestly though, in all jokes aside, I think Epeat does have the best scheme in this race today. Big racing here. The battle continues between Corn. We got a few cars spinning there. The 12 and the 48 around, but they all get it saved. Very luckily, they get it saved. Sunday we'll be heading back in the Polar Sprint Series to Siagow Speedway. Saturday we won't have a race because doing stuff that day. So unfortunately, won't be able to do that one. But Sunday, an hour before the Daytona 500, we will 4 wide for the lead right now. We will have I think this entire top 5 right now are championship favorites. So very good top 5. And then you got Water, who's also potentially a favorite, finished 5th in standings last season. Could have been the champion if he made more races. Problems for J-Dragon back here. It looks like, yeah, this is a big battle right now. Noisy J-Dragon all look maybe out of contention for the win. Oh, shoot, it's the last lap of the checkpoint. All of a sudden, it's lap 11 out of 11 for the checkpoint. I might as well just freaking... It looks like Hess, who's going to get the 25-point bonus? Everyone forgot about that, I'm pretty sure. My mind just generated myself, so I thought about that. And Hess will win checkpoint 1. We keep the race going, obviously. Don't stop. Oh, around goes Water. Corn turns Water around there. Big problems for him. So on the top of your screen, you're going to see that it says 22. That's not the race. That's checkpoint 2. That's checkpoint 2 right there. So once it turns checkers, you keep going. You stop. You're losing yourself positions. It's all green. No stopping. I just got to make sure I remember because I completely forgot. And no one thought it was the last lap except Hess. Oh, we got one car stopped on the track here. It looks like someone down there. Oh, it looks like JTR up here in the wall. Each position is like 3 points for the back, you guys. For up front, it's like 5 points. For in the mid pack, it's like 4. So each position will give you some points. Each loss of positions will lose you that amount of points. So basically, the system NASCAR has. This top 5 has not really changed. Caleb trying to get his first ever top 5 in the Polar Sprint Series. Crazy as that seems, his best finish is 8th. Doing the statistics. Won the worst driver of last season award according to the stats. So nothing to bully you about, Caleb, but just saying. Yeah, you guys got to be careful down there. In turn 1 on that apron, when that grass comes, it is a bump. We saw Caleb flip on it earlier. You never know what could happen to you next. But you notice that second pack looks like Noisy's in there. They're kind of catching up to that Dimitri pack group right there of cars. Last year, this race, or last season, this race, Siagow 500 opener, was won by someone named Surumaru with a crazy last lap where Paddywick tried to catch up for the win. Suro killed his teammate. Many problems happened there in that one. Korn and Caleb and Raul trying to catch up right there to the pack. 2 underdogs, I'd say, by their seeding position, by ranks of last season, SSRS. Raul last in D5 standings out of those who are still competing in it. Problem there was he didn't really make much races yet still, so Korn up front. Fusion Core looks to the inside. Caleb and Raul are back in the mix. Each lap you lead is not 5 points. If you lead at least 1, that's it. Different people who lead a lap get 5 points. So I stopped keeping track. I'll look on the stream. But yeah. Oh, Captain and Caleb with some contact there. Close call, right there. 2 of the Fords in this race, Eats Academy and then the Riley Motorsports car. Ken, who's in that second pack there? It looks like. Yeah, who are those guys? Oh, yeah, Camo. Oh, we got Big crashing up here. Fusion Core and and Captain. They're gonna take the jump, and it doesn't work. Thanks for letting off Fusion Core, and he ends up getting into Captain there at the end. There really nothing much he could have done, and that will help Camo and Awesome CCA catch up to the group. 2 drivers that I've completely forgot about today. No offense, forgot you guys were in this race. You guys have been right there the whole race and looking to contend. They're kind of game. Yeah, they're right there in draft range. So expect. Oh my goodness! Fusion Core with a huge problem there, and Dimitri flips afterwards. Fusion Core, big crash, by far the worst wreck of the season so far. And Dimitri also flipped afterwards. Big unfortunate circumstance that Fusion Core was one of the most dominating cars all race long. Korn continues to lead right now in the 7. Man, this race is way different than last season. Last season we saw a big pack for most of the race. We got way more spread out drivers in this one, though. Captain and the rest of them all trying to catch up. I'm just gonna tell you this: the apron does have the most bumps below that yellow line on that lighter gray concrete. That's where you're gonna flip the most if a bump is gonna happen. So you got to be careful. And in turn 3, there's that jump, a little jump there, the turn 3. So we've seen a few drivers flip from there. Mako, Noisy, and J-Dragon all in the battle here, out of contention for the win. Unless something happens. Getting down 3 to go in this checkpoint. 3 laps to go in this checkpoint. 25 points on line. Hess won checkpoint 1 to get those 25 extra points. By the way, we might lower that. That seems like a lot. So that's like a whole. Nah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine how it is. But we might just say later in the season lower. Like after last season we had 10 points if you missed a race. Then we changed it to 50. Now it's 100. So Yeah, 15 I think is a better solution there. So I think 15 points. We're changing our checkpoints. 15 points will be the checkpoints now. 15, not 25. Remember, once it turns checkers, you keep going. It's always green. You keep going. So don't stop or you're going to lose. Camo is back and he's in the mix now. I think that is the Timmy Motorsports? Oh, no, I don't think so. I think that's Among Us Racing Team or what's the other team? Yeah, he's not on Heats Academy. Oh, JTR stopped on the track there. JTR respawn and merged to last place. Outside of the backstretch there. Close call. Could have been a ban for JTR there if anyone hit him. Merged to last. Don't get in. Just, I think it's behind Dimitri right now, the 12 car. 1 to go in this checkpoint. Can anyone else catch up here to Timmy? Fusion Core cheering on his teammate in the chat, and that's Timmy Motorsports, Fusion Core. Hess trying to sweep the checkpoints, going to try to get himself 30 total points. Timmy goes up the track a bit, then Hess goes up the track. Can Timmy hang on for just a bit more to get his first career checkpoint win? And remember, don't stop, or problems will happen for you. Timmy will win checkpoint 2, and now we start checkpoint 3 right here. Set that up. There we go. Another 11 lap checkpoint. I see Camo and Captain there riding that grass. And now our pack is starting to form more. I see Water now after getting turned by Corn. He struggled to catch up. JTR did merge to last. Good to see that happen. Looks like Fusion Core is out of contention. Oh, all of a sudden, Awesome CCA. I have not noticed Awesome CCA either for some reason. Awesome CCA is in second here. Very strong in D2. Timmy and Hess, big contact right there. I should add delete scripts when someone disconnects. I don't know why I did not do that. We almost had 2 close calls today. Mako, yeah, he could have saved Epeat's life. Could have saved maybe a few others if JTR's deal went wrong. You guys can see what's ahead of you though. I was not. So yeah, that 5 lap bonus. It just adds a little more time out of my usual thing to. So I'm gonna have to go to each stream, calculate each lap. That's gonna be hard at track like Shorts and Speedway or AI Ring Speedway. That's gonna be pretty challenging. Well, actually, probably won't. We're probably only gonna see like a few leaders in those races. Water almost flips. Camo and Caleb into the wall. They're hard. Camo now trying to keep his draft alive, which looks like he will still be in range. Yeah, if we keep seeing 18 drivers attend these races, your lag is only going to stay the same. So if you think that this lag is too much, then you might as well retire from the league of the Polar Sprint Series. It's going to be like this most of the time. Captain, oh, around goes Captain off the front of Timmy. That seems like a bumper lock situation. JTR retires from the race, our first retire of the season. So if Trenny were to rage quit after he got a lap down, he would have not have gained like 3 points right there for JTR's retirement. Caleb, man, looking like, man, this has been his career day up here. Been a stellar performance from him today. Up there. Trying to get his first career top 5. Corn now with a pretty large lead. Trying to get Timmy and Hess, it looks like, have won the stages or the checkpoints so far. Fusion Core, I want to start to watch him, see if he's gaining at all on the field. 4.59 is the gap. Water and Timmy down there, problems. So many new faces. I said this would be the most competitive season because there's so many drivers that are really good at racing from my other leagues that are in this one. Got Corn, probably I think like 4 total wins in my leagues. Hess with I don't even know, but it's well over 5. Timmy has 10. Awesome CCA has nearly 10. I think no, Awesome CCA does have 10, maybe, or he's run away at least. Water has a few. Captain has nearly 10, I think, all around. Caleb, no wins on a Polar Made league. Looking to end that. Same with Raul and Camo. Fusion Core just gained a whole second, so we could see Fusion Core coming up into the field here and being a contender. Contact in the back, Camo and Raul hard up in there into the wall. And now Fusion Core will really be able to catch up with them now. JTR is back in the server now, so JTR, if you are planning on rejoining the race, merge to last then. Alright, he's watching. Good. Look at this main field of cars. Remember, the apron has the most bumps, so you're really risking it going down there at all. The Trioval, I say, has the least, but you never know when they could strike. Okay, now the final 5 laps in this checkpoint. Contact in the back. Looks like J Dragon and Mako who got out of this one early in the race. Korn continues to lead laps here today. Man, as more cars start to join this pack, it starts to get a little more laggy. So, hey, if you guys got clips, be sure to clip the end. So you never know what could happen. And yeah, don't be toxic after the race, or we'll find a Cherrywood situation with the servers locked down for a whole day. 3 to go. I didn't want Dale Senior me. Dang. 3 to go in checkpoint 3. This is not the race. We got 3 checkpoints, and then after this, it will be the race. 45 total laps. Captain and Fusion course, slopping hard. Fusion caught back up. This is going to be your pack. No one else will catch up. They are way too far back for a chance. Hess trying to get 2 checkpoints in a day, or in a race, and will he be able to do it? Korn trying to... No, Timmy won the second one, so Korn trying to get his first one. Everyone else in the back, Caleb and all those guys, they got to start working together. Because right now, they really aren't gaining on the leader, as crazy as it seems. They're just kind of sitting back there. Here comes Captain. Captain won a giveaway last season, which got him in the Polar Sprint Series. Won 3 races, got 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s in 8 starts. Probably, if he raced the whole thing, could have won the championship. But unfortunately, didn't sign up originally. But now he has the chance to do it. Coming to the white flag in checkpoint 3. We're now coming to 12 to go in the entire, 13 to go in the entire race. So the final length here is 12 laps. 1 to go in this checkpoint. Can Fusion Core get another 15 points? So, we just changed it to 15. More realistic. It's 25. That's a lot. Too much. Man, we got, looks like 10 cars in this pack. Around goes Water. Big flip back there for Water, but he's going to actually save it pretty well. And it looks like Hess Truck Boy 48 out of the corner. Unless Captain will get here. Who's going to get it? And it's going to be Hess who wins checkpoint 3. And now it's time to finish this one. Up the track goes Hess. Looks like that was some lag. Oh, my bad there. We're on command. Wow. Hess going to add 30 points to his totals today with these checkpoint wins. All right, guys. I have to... Oh, Timmy almost flips over on the bumps. Close call. All right, guys. I have to make a sad announcement. We are removing our lap system with the laps led with points. The 5 points. It's just too much to keep track of. Too stressful. So, now we can just chill. There's already enough things to look at. Well, if you're in this main pack of cars, looks like you're going to get a top 10 unless you get lag. Like, if you disconnect right now, it's sadly you're going to have to merge all the way back behind, I think, Yeetbeat. You see Yeetbeat and Dimitri here battling together right now. Rough races for them right off the start. Fusion Core looks to the inside of them. Ooh. There's those bumps down there in the trial. Fusion Core, big crash. He's going to collect Corn. And Caleb airborne. Hesk in the grass. And everyone somehow saves it. Wow. What a save by everyone there. Big mistake by Fusion Core there. Slammed into the outside wall. And look who it is leading. It's Awesome CCA who now has the lead for the couple times today. Man, I'm actually fighting for a championship later today. Oh, and there goes Fusion Core upside down. And there he goes on that bump. We've seen a few close calls on today. Fusion stays there, he's going to get a top 10 at least. So, unless those guys catch up to him. Don't retire. If Fusion Core would have quit right now, that would cost him probably about 30 points right there with all those positions that the 7 cars behind him would get. Like Dom 2907 did last year. He rage quit like 3 races. Probably cost him like 300 points total. With all those. It's just ridiculous to rage quit out of these races. So many points could be lost. Here comes Camo to the inside of Captain. Big Corn with the lead. Getting down to the final couple of laps. Here in the Siagow 500. The second annual Siagow 500. Who's going to get this win, man? Corn is very strong. Timmy we haven't seen leading in a long time. But he's been in the main pack. And these cars are weird. Like, is it hard to, like, I think this track makes it really hard to gain positions. Like, Caleb has just been, like, he's been in the back of the pack in this little pack here all race. You see Raul struggling to keep up back there. He's a little off the pace. Will he be able to catch up in time? Awesome CCA almost goes around. Camo goes around. Awesome CCA almost got his race screwed. Caleb trying to hang on. He does. Somehow Caleb hanging on to that car, and he was almost done. Captain up the wall, and everyone's collected. Corn now starts to pull away. Can Corn hang on now for only 7 more laps to get this one? It's Captain then gets Camo and Awesome CCA together. Look at this by Big Corn right now. Yeah, I voice crack a lot. Corn, he won the opener in the Cherrywood Circuit Series. Can he win the opener in the Polar Sprint Series? There goes, around, what? Captain is so lucky water was there. Everyone's spinning. And Yeet Pete is just sitting here on the racetrack. Where's his car at now? Yeet Pete, if you hadn't deleted your car yet, please delete your car. If you can. Because I don't know what's going on here with that. Maybe it's driving backwards. It's going to ruin this one. So, alright, thanks, Yeet Pete. Yeet Pete out of the race potentially now. As you see, he was just almost ruined it for Big Corn. So, Corn is going to get this one. Corn is going to probably win this one. He is pulling away by over 1.1 seconds. See Yeepy now. Yeepy merged to last. Behind Dimitri. I believe that would be. That's probably, I think that might be where you were before, but. Yeah, Corn, I think he has this one, man. I don't even know if they're in really much of draft range. Well, I don't know. You never know. Corn could flip on a bump. Oh, Awesome CCA around. Big time. It looks like he spun. Yeah, big problems here for... Oh, and around goes Caleb off the front there. Might be some revenge from earlier. But, man, looks like Caleb's chance at a top 5 could be over after this one. EP, I kind of can't do that. I'll try, but... I'll try to let him know, but I gotta focus on this one. They are nearly around. Almost. They are gaining on Corn, actually, so I don't know if Corn's going to have it too easy. Timmy's right there. Alright, EP. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, EP pretty much was in front of Dimitri, so that's fine. And looks like they're catching up. But I don't know if Camo and Captain will be able to. What a race it's been. Man, Captain was really lucky Water was there, because when Captain got turned by Caleb, Water was there to save him. That was some insane luck moment. That was probably the craziest lap of the race presented by shoot. I don't know. 2 to go here at Siagow Superspeedway. I tried to get bump draft in these cars. I asked MurphCon52 and Adorable Jackson to add them, and they were both unsuccessful. So, unfortunately, because imagine if this league got bump draft, it would be actually way funner and easier. Because if you actually got out of the pack, you'd be able to catch up. 1 lap to go. Can they catch up in time? Water around. He just came right down on Captain. He spins. Yeah, it looks like Water came down on Captain there from that view. It's really easy to keep the lead here, though. That's just what I'm saying. Corn, will he break the draft enough for Timmy to not catch up in this one? Down through the corner for the final time. Timmy's right there. If only there was one more lap. And Big Corn out of the corner will get the win here at Siagow Superspeedway for the Siagow 500. Man, you guys gave it to Big Corn right there. You guys gave it to him. Down here, trying unfortunate show. EP, you got a fifth. EP, by the way, you finished 15th. EP, Dimitri, you're gonna get 16th. EP's laps weren't changed. How about that? Where is Corn even at right now? Corn didn't win any checkpoints today, though, so he won't be in the standings lead. Corn, where? All right, there you are. Don't do another lap once you cross the start-finish line, please, or you will be docked points if you're doing a lap after the race is over. Corn gonna get it done today, man. How are you guys like so good at road racing? It just doesn't make sense. I think it's all about what device you have and your internet connection for a good 50% of the field, because those with bad internet, bad devices are going to struggle the most in this league. We've seen Trenny, EP, Dimitri, JTR all struggle with it today. But Corn is going to get the win here. What a fun one it was today. Let's see who's going to get those fastest lap points. Oh, yeah, I forgot Captain wasn't even on his best computer, and he was still really good. Our fastest lap winner, Fusion Core, is going to earn an extra 10 points. Awesome CCA is going to get 5 points, and Water is going to get 2 points, and Trenny is going to get 1 point for being the worst overall lap. Yes, you do get a point for that. That's kind of weird that you do, but all right, guys, what an exciting one it was today. Still, don't do any laps around the racetrack. For scoring purposes, that is why. Man, Big Corn gonna get it again, man. Big Corn is probably one of the best road racers ever. Man, this was fun. Unfortunately, we didn't see much from Chris, Noisy, and J Dragon, Dimitri, and Yeet because they were all having rough races. But next Sunday, we'll see what happens with them. Yeah, Captain, we always check the stream results. We never go by the side results. Man, imagine I wasn't streaming. That would suck. Very bad. That happened at Roddy Speedway. That is so. I don't know why I always forget streams in this. All right, Big Corn, you have won here today. Congratulations. That will do it for us today. We are going to end this one. And if you guys want to talk with each other, you can go to